my goodness, it is snowing. Oh my gosh. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is snowing. I'm so excited about it. Hi, welcome to my channel. Hey, that's Juanita. Well, I'm back. I've got some tea going on here, sitting by this fire. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And don't forget to hit the notification button and the subscribe button so you catch me on all my videos. For those who have been following me, oh my gosh, love you guys and love all your love and support. But I wanted to give you guys, and of course I start talking and it starts pouring. But anyway, I wanted to give you an update about what I've been doing, what I've been up to. And so, if you've been following my channel, you know that I had coronavirus, but I'm doing good. I have still a cough, but that's not unusual. Even with the typical small cold, I'll have bronchitis. So I expect that's gonna stick around for a little bit longer. But I'm doing everything that I can to stay healthy, and tea is definitely my herbal tea, which I am right now doing a cold knockout along with some chamomile and some sinus tea. And so I'm just kind of continuing to nurse. Now I had to get off of it for a little while, for a couple of weeks, because when you do herbs, you have to kind of start really strong and then get off of it for about a week or two and then go back on it. As far as the coronavirus, I didn't get affected horribly bad. I would say that it was kind of like more minor than serious. Every now and then I feel like a pressure in my chest, and so because of that I want to make sure that not further damage has been done because of coronavirus. So I'm going to follow up with my pulmonary doctor on that. While I was down with coronavirus, I kept myself busy. Of course, the first couple of days I was feeling really bad and feeling weak, and you know, just stayed in bed. And I tell you, I have never watched so much TV. I binged on movies and Netflix and miniseries on Netflix, and although I was enjoying it, I was like, because I don't do that kind of thing, you know, and so it was a bit of a challenge for me, I tell you. So ended up cleaning and organizing underneath my cabinets in the bathroom, so I've got videos for that, so stay tuned for that. I still don't know how we got sick. I really don't. Because when we went on the road, we took all our food. We didn't go into restaurants, and we didn't, the only thing we did was get gas, go to the restroom in the little markets, and this one hotel that was so dirty that my sister said that she ended up getting a headache in that room. And I had changed my clothes in the bathroom, and I noticed that I had a rash right where my bra line is. And I noticed that, but I didn't like really connect the dots of that I got exposed. I just thought it was kind of weird. And so I kind of brushed it off. And then my sister said, no, I got a really bad headache. But we did get another room. But that other room wasn't bad. It wasn't the best either. We really should have left and got something else and asked for our money back. But we stayed there. And I'm going to guess that it was either there or there was one market that we went into that was not very clean, and even though I used my sleeves to get in the doors, and I washed my hands and went into the car and wiped my hands with sanitation stuff, somehow we all three got sick, and who knows how we did it. because I went back with my husband in July with my grandson, and we ate in restaurants. And I mean, we just primarily went to one of my brothers, to another one of my brothers, and then also ultimately to my brother Larry's home prior to him ever knowing that he was had cancer. I'm gonna soak this up a little bit. Ouch. Okay. Here, well, going a little bit anyway. But yeah, and so, and my husband and my grandson and I never got sick. But anyway, I went back to Arizona to help my sister-in-law then. But right now I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling good. I am missing my brother. And that whole situation is really sad. I still can't wrap my head around that at all because it came so unexpected. I mentioned this in other videos as well, and I'll probably mention it again in future videos because while I was in Arizona, I actually ended up filming and doing a landscape makeover. And so I'm going to be doing a road trip video as well as then the makeover, which is covering the grounds where both my brother and his youngest son Sammy lay to rest now. So that'll be in more great details on my video, so stay tuned for that. And we left just in time because right after we left, basically, it snowed 2 feet of snow, and it's still coming down from what my nephew says. This is so loud. Oh my God. But I love the sound and the storminess of it. But anyway, I miss my brother. And having him pass away was such a shock to the family, especially because we had just buried our older brother, Leo, from liver cancer as well. However, his came about from, because he was in Vietnam and you know that Agent Orange. So a lot of his cancer was created from that and survived it for 9 years. He really should be in the World Guinness Book of Records for that because there was only one other man that had lived 9 years, and my brother lived maybe a couple months more than he did, than the prior person on liver cancer. And so when my brother called us and told us that he was sick and that he found out he had stage 4 liver cancer, we were hopeful. And we'd have him around for a little bit longer, but as it turns out, it took him, I mean, I was there in July, like mid-July, and he was perfectly fine. He wasn't even aware that he was sick then. Now, he started getting pains like in October. A friend of his told him maybe it's just gastro and gave him some aloe vera. My fire's going out. So anyway, he just didn't see it coming, and we didn't see it coming, and I'm still struggling with wrapping my head around that. Yeah, so anyway, thank you for your prayers on that and your support. I am doing better, like I said, and I've got a lot of videos coming up surrounded that. So, yeah, and then, of course, I'm going to trade this out because I just don't think it's appropriate for in here. I can see that there's smoke around on the top, and it's just not healthy to be smelling smoke. So, but it feels good right now. I mean, you know, it feels really cozy to sit back and enjoy this fire, and it's so nice and warm. But I think a wood stove is going to make more sense. That way I can at least put my cup of tea, because I have a real bad problem about not drinking my tea or my coffee and just doing it at room temperature. And at least this way I can put it on the wood stove and it'll actually direct it out because the wind does blow. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. And this is kind of scattered, but at least you know what's going on and what I've been doing it for the last week or so. Oh, and the other thing that I'm gonna also, that I created a video on is juicing, because I was doing a lot of juicing as well. So stay tuned for a video on one of my remedies that I do for not only to clear out the mucus, but just to overall get me into a healthier body, because I was fighting this COVID thing. And in fact, there's times where even now I will wake up feeling good and then I get going and all of a sudden I'll just feel exhausted. So when they say people have still had some side effects from it, I have a tendency to believe that they're absolutely right. Because, you know, like I said, I'm still coughing, but again, I cough and get bronchitis with just a simple cold. So with that said, yeah, stay tuned for so many videos to come. It is getting dark. Love you. I will see you guys on my next video. I'm going to sit out here and wait for this to die down. You guys want to wait with me? Oh, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will get to them. Oh, I just feel like wrapping myself around this. And you know what? It's warm. It's not like hot. I mean, you can still lay your hand on it, and I've been burning it for a while now. So, this isn't so warm, but this is definitely warm. So, feels good. Okay, I'm gonna go in.